Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 14 of Crusader Kings 2 with the Monks and Mystics DLC. We're playing as the Petty King of Mercia, and we've managed to take an extra county. There's a few more that we'd like to take. We're currently trying to get a claim down here on Surrey. I always imagined I would be the first of us to go, but now I am the one mourning the departure of my dear friend. Never again will I hear his jolly laugh or receive his wife's counsel. Never heard of the guy before. The friendship between Edberg... No, we're Egfrith. So that's our wife. Distance yourself from all your friends. No, we don't want to do that. Become close friends with our nephew. Yeah, sure, why not? Keep as many people friendly as possible. It's always better to have more friends than enemies in this game, so... we'll definitely keep that going. Yeah, I really should have taken... Warwick is probably... which is Tamworth. It's probably one that I want to build up. Because we want the keep and the castle town, don't we? Let's go for the keep first. More troops. Brilliant. We're sucking up to the Pope. Lose the trait Slothful. Nice. We lose the trait Tough Soldier, but we gain Skilled Tactician. Nice. So our martial score is actually increasing. We're still possessed. But the fact that we've just got rid of Slothful... we've only got Wrath, though. We've only got one more Sin. But that does actually help now, because people will like us more, because less sins. So this guy, I'm going to just ignore this one, because every now and then you do get a negative event, and I'd rather not. So what have we got here? It's widely known that you hold lands and many titles and are generous and wise. Perhaps you would consider granting this humble servant the county of Derby. Well, no, you've already got a county. This greed does not become you. No, why would I want to give you Derby? You want us to capture and sacrifice a powerful conjurer. Interesting. What do you consider a conjurer? On the portrait of a prisoner in your dungeon who is a landed ruler. So sacrifice a ruler. Didn't I say conjurer a moment ago? Do we have any landed rulers? I'll just go ahead and just deal with these flipping Vikings here. They can easily board the ship, so they get away very quickly. Let's go and disband. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to disband. Okay. Not too bothered about you. So, do we have anybody in the dungeons anyway? Because there are a couple of prisoners here. Let's just pause up. None of you are particularly important. You've got a couple of heirs in here. Let's go and try and ransom you all off if we can. I don't know what that pop-up was, but it went away before I could deal with it. So we could try and capture a ruler of somewhere. Right, York. First of all, can we declare war again for York? Yes, we can. Let's go ahead and do that. But at the same time, let's also... we need to try and abduct somebody. We need to abduct a ruler. Chester, you're my son, so we don't want it to be you. We don't want it to be any of the ones that's my kid. You'll do. Let's go ahead and attempt to abduct you. Might work. So, we are going to call in all of the tributaries. And once again, attempt to take York. We've still got this dangerous faction. So we are going to raise the vassal levies as well, because then that way we'll also be reducing their number of troops as well as my own. Everyone should come and honour the call. There are, of course, some more of the Irish provinces that we could try and make into tributaries. How much are we making? Only 87 ducats a year. You might fancy me, random courtier. My wife is getting pretty old. Let's make a move. Gave her a good tumble. It is good to be king. So let's get all of you guys grouped together. Again, I don't rip... All you seem to spend most of your time in this game is sort of rallying your commanders around. I guess Kenny will do. I might stay in the middle for this one, actually. Because I am a pretty good commander. I've got 18 Marshal. So let's try and catch that. Wow, you guys are fast. My brethren are not having much luck. No, just be patient. You'll get her eventually. Right, we'll chase that army down. That's not a problem. Right, you're screwed. I don't know where the Vikings think they... Well, they're not my Vikings, so I don't care. So let's go down here and siege down York. Oh, well, we've got another good spy master. York should fall very, very quickly. There we go. What have we got here? You've been approached by an old priest who is offering you an exorcism. So we could become unwell, or we could become wounded. We could become zealous. Let's give it a go. See what happens. No, we're still possessed. Didn't work. Outbreak of disease in the camps of York. It's not good. Annoying Vikings down here, who I'd love to do something about, but I'm partway through a siege. No, just be patient. You will get her eventually. As soon as this siege of York is finished, I'm just going to go down there and march on those raiders. Can't stop thinking about the prisoners in my dungeon. Resist the impulses. Right, we got that. Yeah, you guys are moving off now. You better. And we have a bastard child, who I won't bother naming properly. I'll acknowledge him as mine. But that is all. Let's go over here and siege out your capital. My fellows in Lucifer Zone... Right, okay, so they might actually capture her this time around. They have managed to snatch her. Fantastic. So we can go ahead and we can sacrifice you to Satan. So that's that mission complete. We have betrothed can marry. So this is Kenny marrying you, who are a genius. You're just... So, yeah, we'll approve of that. Yeah, that's all fine. Dangerous faction, still a dangerous faction. Vassal levies raised too long. Won't be that bad. This is our son, who is the Earl of Shropshire. What are you up to? Are you plotting? Are you doing something you shouldn't be doing? You're trying to kill my Stop that. Just stop. Yeah, you can carry on with that one. I don't mind. Found a new kingdom. With... don't have a realm size of 35 or 3 duchy titles. We don't want to found a new kingdom anyway. Because we want to create the proper kingdom that we're supposed to be. Using our powers too much is fine. Do we have any prisoners that we could ransom? Let's go ahead and ransom you. All money is good money. Did we finish building the hospital in Leicester? I think we did. So let's go ahead and work on the sick house. It's expensive, but worth having. Especially when you get a disease outbreak. Keep has been built in Tamworth, which is Warwick. So we want to go for the castle town, because that'll give us some more money coming in. So we're going to go and siege the capital over here. Capital of Northumbria. Woke up this morning and realised I've lost my feelings for my lover. Fair enough. Got her up the duff. Acknowledge the child as your own. And now you're being done with her. Pleased to hear that after a period of peace and shrewd management, the county of Leicester is doing very well. People are happy and the tax collectors are reporting record intakes. How can Leicester prosper? We're at war. Mind you, I guess it's just the ambition you need to not go to war for. You can still go to war and have somewhere prosper. So we're at 33% now. I assume these guys down here are sieging stuff out. It's actually a triple barony here in York. York is a very, very good county. Triple barony. So we will give away probably Lindsay. Not Lindsay, I don't hold Lindsay. Tamworth I want to keep. Leicester I want to keep. So I either give away Derby or Northampton. Probably Northampton, and try and keep all of my territory consolidated together. Speaking of Leicester, as it's going to remain our capital, is there anything else here that we could build that would help? More castle fortifications? Not really. We did build up Northampton quite a lot, though. But Derby does give us more money than Northampton. No, Northampton gives us more money and more men. We'll give away Derby. Easily sorted. 70%. We've got all of that. Looks like we might have to siege out some more land. Here's another guy here. Let's invite him over for some fun. He dies. Fine. It worked. What do you want us to do here? Make somebody our loyal servant. You want to arrange a marriage to my half-sister. You're the king of Middle Francia. Interesting. Middle Francia exists again? Or is that just what you call in the Holy Roman Empire? No. Where's Middle Francia these days? Okay, my half-sister. King of Middle Francia. You are... where now? The... oh, has a favour. Leading troops. Religious head. Commander of the Holy Roman Empire, King of Middle Francia, heir to the County of Bremen. I've no idea where you are. But I don't care. Right, so let's carry on with this siege. Sieges. You've improved opinions with the Pope. Speaking of El Popio, you like me a fair bit. You won't give me any money, though. Suppose you don't have any. Yeah, you don't have enough money. The Pope is broke. That's unusual. It used to be in this game that the Pope was always loaded. You want to marry somebody off to my half-sister? Yeah, we'll just get them all married off because we don't really care. Yeah, York will be a very nice one to keep. We'll get rid of Derby. Derby's not worth as much. Worrying reports have reached you regarding your marshal. It seems he is using soldiers to extort money. Local tax modifier. It's only a single province. It's annoying, but we don't mind that too much. Wiglaf has finished his education. He's a Grey Eminence. Cool. We're at 90% now. We're getting there, but it is taking time. And 99%. Come on. Can we catch this army? Try and run him down. I don't think I can... I don't even know where he's going. Oh, no, we'll get him. That might be enough. Yep, got 100%. Okay, so we are going to offer peace. And we get ourselves York. So, there's a few things we need to sort out now. Title loss on succession. How has that happened? Oh, it's only the County of York that we would lose. We can create a title. The Duchy of De Rea. The main is too big. Okay, let's hold the duchy then. So we've now got the duchy title. Which is Lindsay and York, I think. De jure duchies. Yep, it's Lindsay and York. So at some point we probably want to grab that. So you, now, you're my vassal. But we do want to give Derby away. Because now I own this duchy. It stays in the realm, but the domain is still too big. First thing we want to do here is disband all of the levies because the war's over. And we want to give Derby away. So we'll do what we did before and press the right shortcut key. So we want somebody who is... yeah, we've got a fresh list here. Not the Spy Master. You're the Steward of Gwent. Spy Master of Gwent. You've got cramps. You're just craven, cynical, but you're also deceitful. You're kind, but you're greedy. You'll do, though. We're going to go and grant you the landed title of Derby. Because Northampton makes us more money. We have now lost our steward. Now, your stewardship's not too bad. You're upset that you're not on the council. You wouldn't be our best marshal. We'll go ahead and give it to you just to keep you happy. Get all of our own kids on the council because, you know, we're all glory hounds. But and we will have you, I guess, collecting taxes in... Where do we get the most tax money from? Actually, Northampton. So let's have you collecting taxes in Northampton. Leicester still gives us the most troops, though, so it makes sense that we do that down here. Now, York at the moment says York Tribe. We've got the wrong type of holding here. So, build a new holding and destroy the tribal settlement. 800 ducats, which we cannot afford. So, we'll have to wait a little bit on that one. We can afford to wait. Not sure why it wasn't an automatic barony. Now we've lost our Chancellor. You do have 17, which is not bad. So where else? You were trying to get Surrey, weren't you? That's what you were up to, but the previous guy was taking forever. At least I don't think we got Surrey. Yeah, we don't have the option to war. So I have to wait on that one. We've got a new heir. What's going on here? Laws. Why are we not voting for you? What are you like? You're 11, 8, 10. Do you know what? You're not even that bad. But you've also got abdominal pain, fever, diarrhea, and you're depressed. The chances of you lasting too much longer are low. Can we arrange a marriage for you? You are a... See, most of these are our own flipping kids. Can we just go ahead and get another debutante? You've got a lot of... Yeah, sure. Let's just do that. Arrange marriage between yourself and her. You actually say no. One of the better non-aggression pets. Okay, so you know what you want, don't you? But I don't think he's going to live all that long. There's no title loss on succession because he still is our lineage, so we're not going to worry too much about that. As you can see, stop pestering me. If he dies, he dies. Also, where is he the... what does he control? He controls Chester, which is that one. It's actually Worcester's the one that I want. But there again, if Offa takes over at some point and becomes the king, then he'll have Worcester and all of our lands anyway, so we can give away one of the others. So how much money are we making from tributaries? And do we still have the appropriate number of tributaries? We do, but we could definitely do with a few more of these ones over here in Ireland. Let's go ahead and do that then. Let's get some more tributaries coming in. You've got nobody to come and help you, so that's fine. Let's go ahead and raise up our military. We won't bother with the vassal levies. We'll put everyone together. Still got this dangerous faction, of course. Because, you know, you always have dangerous factions. And let's just march over here and take your land if we can. What's that faction up to? 88.9%, which is powerful, but of course, bear in mind that doesn't count my the power of my allies. So while they might be quite a strong faction, our allies would easily help. See, and it's just fired. I will not be blackmailed. Make sure we are paused. We have open council positions for a marshal. We'll go ahead and put you in as Marshal. You can train troops in Leicester. And we are going to call in basically all of our allies here. Call them into all of our wars. Who was the leader of this faction? It's our son, isn't it? The Mercian Revolt. Yeah, it's not going to end well for you. Were you the son we were actually voting for as well? Who were we voting for? No, it was Offa we're voting for. It's not going to end well for him because I've got the numbers. And of course all of our friends are going to come in and help now as well. So this is going to be a very short-lived rebellion. Oh, we were wounded. No. Well, it can happen. Right, everybody's coming in to help. Let's pause. Right, we have a new heir. It's gone back to Offa. Good. We can invest in tech. Heavy infantry all day long. Because that's what most of our troops are. Now, Oxford is your capital, so we're going to march right down there. We're going to take a couple of armies out as we go. Already up to 51%. Caught them again. At 70%. Do you know what? I think we'll just keep chasing them around for a bit and just keep trying to wreck that army. And we're already at 100%. So we will go and offer peace. So that has ended. And then you guys are going to march over here and we'll finish. In fact, that's already being sieged out, which is nice. Your army's all the way up there. We have a new heir, which is Offa, which is who we are supposed to have as our heir. Now it's gone back to this guy again. Aren't you still sick? You were sick. So who is voting for you? Ethel Siege. Don't like the fact that people are voting for you. You're imprisoned. Which is fine. I mean, I could let him out. Let's just go and ransom you. We need the money. Need the money. Getting more tech again. All good. So, we need to finish this battle over here, which we should do. Invite to plot. Back a plot to kill a random vassal. I don't want to be involved in that. What is this plot? Let's just get rid of all these. Just they're being annoying. Let's go ahead and do something we haven't done for a while and do something like a feast or a summer fair just to try and improve opinion. It's something that you used to spam all the time, but just never really bother with it now. So we are getting some money back. We're only at 72% down here, so hopefully that won't take too long. What just happened there? Earl Aethelsiege has died, so one of my sons has died. Which was the eldest. You're still in prison. Why are you in prison? We'll just let you out. Betrothed can marry. Sure. We'll go ahead and get that done. So I'd just like to finish this war before we end. Let's get that sorted. So yeah, we want to finish this war. We're at 100%. War is done. Offer peace. And we have another tributary. Let's bring the troops home. So we still want to try and grab some more land for ourselves. There's a lot more that we can grab. How are we doing with tributaries now? 80 ducats. Not bad. Again, I'm going to skip this one this time because I know you keep doing them and bad things happen. We've got a lot of power. We can actually go up to the next rank. Let's do it. Mission to Rome's been a success. Troops are home. So let's go ahead and disband the levies and have a quick look at the realm tree. Pretty much everybody likes us at the moment. In fact, we've got one who is neutral. And yet everybody likes us. Even this son who is not on the council. Oh no, he's not our son, but he's not on the council all the same. You are pretty terrible though. So you're not going to be on the council. But I am quite happy with that. I think we're still doing quite well. We do, again, want to expand a little bit more. It was nice to get York, because it's a very, very good province. Of course, we will want to try and build the correct type of holding there, but it's not really giving us any tax money at the moment, simply because it's the wrong type of holding. So it's been very, very poor for us. So I will see you guys on the next video. I hope that you are enjoying Crusader Kings 2 very much. See you next time, and until then, goodbye for now.